Thank you, Mr. Titus. Gentleman from Utah, Mr. Owens, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. On behalf of the Westerners, Utah is a remarkable place of conversions and connections. Fastest growing state in the union right now. We have the Olympics possibly, inland ports. So it's going to be very important that we have that conduit coming from places, a hub like Utah. That being said, the FAA has identified multiple time blocks where the DCA airport is currently underutilized. Do you believe more flights can be added safely and efficiently to that process?
So our focus with respect to DCA is whether it's safe. So we're not involved in the decision around where the flights can go from DCA. So our focus is entirely on the safety aspect. It is an airport that is very close to capacity. There are some hours when there's some room for new capacity, but it is, as you know, a pretty full operations. It tends to operate at around 60 operations an hour, sorry. So it's basically one a minute. So you can't really squeeze much more than that in there. So that tends to be where our focus is.
Well, according to some of the reports we got from the FAA, there are blocks in which it can be effectively done safely, according to the FAA report.
Well, we will always make sure it's operating safely.
Okay.
If something suffers, it'll be efficiency.
Okay. Outside the perimeter are tens of millions of Americans who deserve better pricing, better value, and more convenient access to DC representatives. I encourage you to support the efforts to provide a consumer-free market to our nation's capital. I would really appreciate that. In my hometown airport, Salt Lake City, is currently phase 2 of a 3-part, $5 billion development. Can you explain the impact of the delayed FAA reauthorization to Salt Lake City International and airports like that are going through modernization?
Yes, I think you're hitting on a very important point. These projects have a certain momentum, and they need to be funded, and they need to operate under current authorization. So I think it's vital that both of those pieces happen.
Okay, I'm going to yield my remaining time to my good friend from Texas, Mr. Hill.
Thank you. And I